Hey, everyone, welcome back to our channel where we break down the latest episodes of HBO's The Last of Us. I'm your host Eve and I'm excited to dive into this week's episode, Infected. As with the previous episode, we start off with a flashback, this time set just days before the zombie apocalypse breaks out in Jakarta. We follow Ibu Ratna, a mycologist who has been asked to investigate a violent incident at a flour and grain factory. Her understanding of spores and fungi leads her to the grim realization that there is no cure for this outbreak, and that the only way to save humanity is to bomb the city and everyone in it. This scene not only provides context for the events that we see in the series, but also serves as a contrast to the reason why Joel is on a mission to take Ellie to the West. Ellie is immune to the infection and the Firefly doctors believe she may be the key to creating a vaccine to protect future generations. But Joel, having heard similar claims before, has given up on any kind of future other than the one immediately in front of him. He is afraid to care about Ellie and to hope for anything at all after spending 20 years in the bleak, ruined world we see around him. As the episode progresses, we get to spend more time with the trio as they navigate their way across Boston. Anna Torv's portrayal of Tess is so vivid and well-matched to Pedro Pascal's performance as Joel that it's easy to believe that the show is about the two of them acting as Ellie's protectors. But the strength of Torv's work also makes Tess's death hit harder than it should after only 2 episodes. Speaking of Ellie, the episode also does a great job of making sure we see her as a person first and not just a walking vaccine incubator. We get to know her better as she acts like a kid her age would, even in the midst of the apocalypse. She is curious, profane, and even has a sense of humor. It's a refreshing change from the usual portrayal of child characters in post-apocalyptic stories. In conclusion, this episode of The Last of Us does a great job of providing context for the events that we see in the series, and also delves deeper into the characters and their relationships. It's a heartbreaking episode that will leave you on the edge of your seat. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next breakdown of the show. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next week.